pleasure to be here. I'm Luca Milillo. I'm the Vice President in charge of Rakuten Link. So let me start this presentation by introducing you to something that is very important for Link, and that's the Rakuten Ecosystem. As you can see, Rakuten Ecosystem is composed by more than 70 services, ranging from entertainment, sports, music, travel. You look for a service, you name it, you find it. And basically, Rakuten Link, you can see, is sitting there on the top left, is an application that has the ambition to basically introduce these services in a very, very organic way to our users. A disclaimer, Rakuten Link is utilized in Japan. It's exposed to Rakuten Mobile subscribers. Rakuten Mobile subscribers are 8 million and 5 and growing. And then there is this concept of Super App for Rakuten Link. Super App is a concept that now has been around for, I would say, 10 years, more or less. We started speaking of Super App with WeChat. Those are applications that are basically encompassing several verticals. And there is a concept now that we have to basically face, is that Super App are not, I would say, anymore something recent, because now there is a new factor that you have to compute in your equation. This is about artificial intelligence. So there is these terms of Super IntelliApp, and definitely Link is positioned at this level. So when it comes to Rakuten, why we can cater to the user needs with a very personalized experience? We can do that because Rakuten has, I would say, a one-of-a-kind system of data, which are spanning through network, demographic, billing, usage, marketing feedback, behavioral, device location. And what we are trying to do in Link is to basically provide to the user an experience that is leveraging and harnessing the power of this data. There is a concept in Rakuten Link which is called the hyper-personalization. Hyper-personalization is all about knowing your user features, knowing basically what the user are doing. We have this technology called DPI, which let us understand what the user are doing, where they are navigating in the application, in order to engage them with our services, in order to re-engage them while they are moving away from our application. User preferences is something that we collect so that we can cater to the needs of the user, providing a very personalized experience. And of course, being Rakuten Mobile also in control of the user pattern and behaviors, we can also understand where these users are localized and provide them with contents that then are digested and elaborated by our Rakuten Link AI. Sorry, there is a glitch in this slide, but what we are telling here is when a user approaches the application and authenticate in Link, they are providing us, along with their mobile number, their Rakuten ID. The Rakuten ID is where the magic happens, because in the Rakuten ID we have all this information stored, and we can then load an application that is really catered to the needs of these users. Now look at these three people. These are samples of our users' persona. In Rakuten Mobile Psycho Plan, we have a formula for seniors from the right side, for young people in the center, and for middle-aged gentlemen. And what we are doing here is, since we can leverage on the data, we are providing an application. Now you can see the application loading that basically provides a different experience for each and every user, loaded with respect to the interest and behavior and patterns of that specific users. So basically for young people, maybe they're interested in entertainment, they can be interested in cosmetics products, they can be interested in music and films, while senior people may be interested in another category of products. And the application basically understanding what is the user that is authenticated, cater to a different experience. So this brings me to another slide, which is basically related to the central and most important part of Link, which is our home tab. Here is where the magic happens. This is basically the landing page where the users are projected as soon as they enter Link, is built in a mini app technology. This is a very important factor. When it comes to technology, we are integrating all the services in Link with this lightweight web technology, which is basically providing the front end and attaching to a backend layer via API. This let us basically injecting very updated content into Link, which are not depending on market release, because when the application is started, the application check on the backend if we have a new content, and then through this mini app technology, we are pulling the right content at the right time. In the mini app, we are also leveraging advertisement. Advertisement are leveraged in a way that basically we are providing these contents, we are serving this content in a way that is tailored around the user needs. And of course, each and every service in Rakuten is seamlessly integrated. Now, I wanted also to bring you some information related to how we are monetizing in Link, because this is a very important aspect when it comes to telco. When we are launching this Big Thanks campaign, this is something that actually is also running in this moment in Japan, we have noticed that basically users in Rakuten Mobile are really engaging with the application in a way that is very significant. As you can see, year over year, basically users are engaging in 2-digit percentage. And as you can see, this number are growing, and compared to non-Rakuten Mobile are very significant, non-Rakuten Mobile users. So as you can see, this is also something that reports that non-Rakuten Mobile subscribers more or less are spending €200 per month, while Rakuten Mobile subscribers are spending much more significant money. Okay, this brings me to another very important feature in Link, which is the Rakuten Link AI. This is a single agent conversational experience. It is an expert knowledge that is trained on top of Rakuten extensive data. Basically, we are providing an agent that is augmented, cross-checking Rakuten information, is providing tailored suggestion, is a personal assistant, and in the future, as we were telling yesterday, we are planning to have a universal concierge that will help you navigate the Rakuten ecosystem. Will be a multi-agent experience that will cross-check basically multiple domains, starting from fashion, from Rakuma, our market experience application, Ichiba, books, magazine, extending to travel, and then extending also to basically Rakuten Mobile Intelligence, so that we can provide a better experience to our users when they're managing their line and subscriptions. This brings me to another function. Of course, our features are recording a triple-digit growth month over month, and basically we are recording this progress for this artificial intelligence feature of basically more than 100% of user increasing on a month-over-month basis. Okay, this brings me to another very important feature that we have recently launched, which is the universal search. This feature is critical because, as you can see, we have provided this search entry point on top of the application. And when users basically are navigating the app, they can search whatever they need. It's not only indexing internal contents, but it's also indexing external contents. And at this point, we are already integrating multiple services. Why this feature is critical? Because our AI can be good as much as data we are basically injecting into it. And this universal search is something that the user utilizes naturally, but from there we can capture user needs, user intents, and we can follow up basically what they are doing in their experience on the application, from the moment that they are aware of some content to the moment that they are basically considering to purchase the content, to the moment that they fulfill their experience purchasing that content. And as you can see, basically this search is navigating you through all the user journey from the moment that you search a good to the moment that you may purchase it. And what we have basically experienced is that this feature is providing a very significant KPI. For whatever is return on advertisement spent, we are recording very significant growth, because this is something that the user is interested. They are navigating something that they're looking for, and this helps definitely in terms of conversions. Okay, this brings me to another very important feature in Link. These are the official accounts of Link. This is a way for providing communication between user and partner brands. It's a very important feature, so we have launched this feature with Ichiba, our e-commerce marketplace, provide a tailored communication, real-time updates. We are capable of basically pushing content to the users through our notification and provide a really immersive and content variety of information. These official accounts will be expanded to Ichiba merchants in the very next future so that the user can basically subscribe merchants and look for the goods that these merchants are pushing through mission and campaigns and redeem points and utilize these points for a better purchasing experience. Okay, another very important factor related to Rakuten Ichiba is that today we have a very important click-through rate when it comes to this type of contents, is 6.3%. And then when it comes to users, you can see that more or less we are touching 7 million users for this particular feature official account. It's not just Ichiba, there are official accounts for more than 30 services. And this brings me, our unique selling proposition in Link was related to communication. We are running on top of RCS, Rich Communication Service, and basically what we are doing is providing communication, free calls, messaging to our users, and this is basically our solid unique selling proposition. When people are utilizing Link, making calls in Japan and outside of Japan, they are not charged. So this is a very important feature on which basically we have built our very, very loyal customer base. And we know from engagement facts that calls are utilized by more than 80% of our users, while messages are very, very utilized as well. Then we have a client email built on mini app technology. Also, this client email is very important because let us know about our users. It provides instant access, cost-free. We can push a personalized advertisement, and it's very secure and reliable and of proven scaling. And basically, when users are authenticating into Link, we have this know your customer experience that is close to 100%, basically it's 100%. Okay, this brings me to the wallet. Being a super app, you cannot basically not have a wallet experience. So as you can see, Rakuten, when it comes to rewarding, when it comes to points, is the application most utilized by mobile users. I think more than 34% of people are utilizing Rakuten point system. Is based on basically this rewards system that lets you get points, redeem points, utilize points. And this is a feature is effortlessly integrated into Link, also in a mini app technology. And also here we are registering a very steady growth, basically in 3-digit year over year. And this brings me to a very important news and feature. We are also now capable of integrating My Rakuten Mobile into Link. It's another mini app, provides instant access to user for managing their billing, for managing their lines, because user can have multiple lines. You can manage your subscription management, and basically you can shop through Rakuten products and accessories. Also, this feature is registering a very steady growth of more than 100% month over month. Okay, when it comes to Link, I mean, it's a decisive asset in Rakuten Mobile. People are using Rakuten Mobile because of points, because of efficient data plan, and definitely also because of Link. So this concludes my presentation. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate it.